check this game out, man. Deadly Premonition for 360, and I think PS3 has it too, or whatever. Yeah, fucking awesome game. Oh yeah, I haven't made a video. This is like my first video in a few years or something like that, and I've only had like maybe 2 uploads that were just kind of bullshit or whatever. But I'm gonna do a game review, I guess, a little game review. It's a good fucking game. It got butchered on the reviews. It only got maybe like a 2 or I think like a 2 out of 5 stars or something like that, which is unfucking acceptable because this is a good game, and it relates a lot, and I mean a lot, to the show Twin Peaks. Let me just show you what I'm talking about here. Yeah, Twin Peaks, really good show. It was, I think it started in like either the late 80s or the early 90s or something like that, like 90 maybe, 91, 89, something like that. Awesome show. It's directed by David Lynch, and it's creepy, it's witty, it's funny, it's an amazing show. If you haven't heard of David Lynch, check him out. Everything by David Lynch, as far as I'm concerned, is gold, pure gold. I mean, it's awesome. All the shit he makes, they're fucking out there. And that relates a lot to Deadly Premonition. Like, everything about this game, it's like the people who made this game were totally into Twin Peaks, as I am, and that's just a treat, playing a game that, And another thing, this game really didn't get that much advertising, like, I never heard about it until I think I was looking up some shit on Twin Peaks on YouTube or something, and then I seen clips for this game, and I'm like, oh, cool, what is that? So then and I didn't really hear about it anywhere else. Nobody was ever talking about it or anything like that. So I found it at a GameStop of all goddamn places. Oh, that's another topic for another video. But yeah, I fucking hate GameStop. Fuck those guys. They're dicks, man. They're just. I agree with you, Silent Rob. They're cunts, man. But yeah, Deadly Premonition. I picked this up at a fucking GameStop, and it was only like $17 or something, whatever. So I bought it, and I love it. It's awesome, I mean, that right there is another example of how many sales a game gets doesn't mean jack shit, because there's games, awesome, good games like this that are falling through the cracks and just getting swept aside just so other, big franchises that aren't even necessarily good can just sweep the floor with good fucking games like this, just because people care more about, what game sells more, and it's just bullshit, it has nothing to do with how good a game is, I mean, okay, talking about how Deadly Premonition relates to Twin Peaks, it's cool. I mean, you're this agent named so I'm thinking of Twin Peaks. In Twin Peaks, Agent Cooper, York from Deadly Premonition, you like have the same personality and just weird ways of solving shit, and it's pretty cool. And you're in a remote, or I mean you're in a quiet, sleepy little mountain town in Washington, like Twin Peaks, Greenvale. There's a red room, like in the beginning of the game, you start off in this red room, which, if if you've seen Twin Peaks, there's the red room, it's like the Black Lodge. It's got the zigzag floor and the red curtains, and it's very David Lynch. And then just all these different, like, I can't even think of them all. Then there's just so many references. Oh, coffee. You have a love for coffee and pie, just like Twin Peaks, just like Cooper. And there's just lots of cool stuff about that. It's a really awesome game, I think, and it's a shame that it didn't get as much like attention as it deserves, because it's a really awesome game, and it's an intelligent game. Let's say that. It's not like one of those games, like your fucking Call of Duty games. Pardon me, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I don't give a fuck. It's like you know, it's not one of those games. I mean, Deadly Premonition's like, I mean, like this generation of gamers, it seems like we don't really care about. I care. I'm talking about these other motherfuckers. It's like they don't care about storyline. If they can just pick it up and play it, and be on the phone, and be cooking and doing all this other shit, it's like people just aren't even that focused in their games anymore. You know, and a lot of that, a lot of the problem, you know, like a lot of the glitches and shit like that in games. It's just the only reason we have all these glitches, so many glitches in games these days, like in Silent Hill HD Collection. Oh God, don't even get me started on that shit. Oh, that's another video. That's I'm gonna make a video about that. That's probably gonna be the next video I make. Oh God, don't even get me started on that shit. Fuck, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, no, yeah, fucking. Yeah, it's like people, game designers these days, it's like they have a deadline to meet, you know, oh, this game has to come out at a certain time, so, oh, we got all these glitches we don't really, you know, like, need to worry about, so let's just leave them all in there, and fuck it, you know what I mean? It's kind of like how, what's that, fruitcake, it's like how fruitcake is made, you know? Like, they just take, or no, I'm thinking of a comedian that was talking, fuck it. You know, it's like they just scoop all this shit off of a table into a fucking tray and say, fuck it, we'll just leave all the eggshells in there. Fuck it. You know, it's bullshit. It's ridiculous. It's like, what's happening to gaming these days? I mean, everything, really, if you think about it. Movies, they're all lacking in originality. It seems, I mean, the way I see it, and I'm just going to get this out there, because it's just, I got to get this off my chest. Halo, Mass Effect, fucking God of War, I'm not God of War, I don't know, just all these games that are coming out nowadays, none of them interest me, like, and that's, the only game that was coming out that like, recently, the only game that was coming out that I actually had interest in getting was the HD collection, and then, once I got that, I'm like, this is bullshit. Like, for one, they changed. Oh God, don't even get me started. Anyways, get back where I started. Deadly Premonition's an awesome fucking game. Check it out. If you haven't played it, if you're into, you know, horse survival, that bullshit, check it out. You'll love it. It's awesome. Cool. Check it out. See ya.